Well, hello. Hello, everyone. Chat, sorry, I forgot to start chat. Yeah. Sorry, I just got back. I'm a little rusty. Sorry, guys. Alright, I do apologize for the late hour of this stream, and I'm probably only going to re-stream for just a little while, but I wanted to kind of get back to where things were. Oops. Alrighty. Is the sound alright for everyone? I hope.
The storm is coming. The scent of war swirls in the air.
The Imperial throne lies empty, and three great alliances fight to claim it. Evil awakens. A long-vanished foe stirs. Those who would destroy Tamriel seek out dangers to their dark plot. And so death's long arm reaches out. It is the 582nd year of the Second Era. The drums of war are sounding. This is where our journey begins.
Well. No, I don't want to experience. I want to continue the story I was doing. Okay. Oh, good, here we go. And to be honest, I have no idea how far I got last time, so. Bleak Rock is an island off the northeast coast of Skyrim, between Lindholm and Solstein. The hardy Nords who inhabit Bleak Rock are mostly farmers and fisherfolk. A small contingent of pack soldiers keeps a sharp lookout for pirates and looters. That's nice. Okay, beginning at Bleak Rock. Find guards. So, thank y'all for joining me tonight, or this morning, or whatever that is. I realize it has been a while since I've been on. That is because I went to the Walker Stalker Con convention in Nashville. Sorry, not Nashville, Atlanta. Good God, I can't words. But anyway, Raina's log. I've been exiled. I'm commanding a garrison of stinking Nords, and you can't find its place on map. If Sienna hadn't come with me, I'd be the only Dark Elf on the island. She gave up so much to be here, I can never repay her loyalty. I'm determined not to let this Bleak Rock break me. Second Era, 521. Sorry, 581. I can't numbers either tonight. Rain's hand log complete. So Ronnie still acts as if I just got here. My time with the villagers when I was in command of the garrison means nothing to her. I'll make her understand Bleak Rock is my home now, no mistakes. Second Era, 581. Sun's height log complete. Okay. The lights in the sky have caused panic in town. We all know there are powers at work in Nirn. Most of these folk haven't so much spoken with a mage. How can they understand something like mystical lights in the sky? Second Era, 581, Frostfall log complete. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go through that quickly. Okay. because no one wants to hear me just read stuff. And if people do, I will. That's not a... I just figure they don't want to hear. Bjorn number 8's last dance, traditional. Women's verse 1. Every winter season, except for the reason of one war or another, really quite a bother. The Queen of Rimmon and her consort request their vassals come and cavort. On each and every ball, the first man at the hall is... Okay, sorry. On each and every ball, the first man at the hall is Lord Organ-Joinbray of Gare, the curse of all the maidens fair. Women's refrain, oh dear ladies beware, the dearest, dearest ladies take care. Though he's a very handsome man, if you dare take his handsome hand, the nasty little spell will be cast, and your first dance with him will be the last. Men's verse number 1. At this social event, everyone who went knew the bows and stances, and steps to all the dances. The Queen of Rimmon and her consort would order a trumpet's wild report, and there could be no indecision as the revellers took position. The first dance only ladies, separate away from such men as Lord Joinbray. Men's refrain is, oh dear fellows, explain, brothers, can you help make it plain? The man's been doing this for years, leaving maidens fair in tears, before the final tune's been blast, and her first dance with him will be the last. This goes on for a while. Women's verse number 2. Lord Organ-Joinbray of Gare watched the ladies dance on air. The loveliest in the realm, a fellow in green hide helm, said the Queen of Rim and her consort have put together quite a sport. Which lady fair do you prefer? Lord Joinbray pointed. Her, see that bosom bob and weave, well suited for me to love and leave. Then the women's refrain again. Men's verse 2. The man in the mask of a bear had left the Lord of Gare. Before the ladies' dance was ending, then a trumpet sound portending that the Queen of Rimmon and her consort called for the men to come into court. Disdainful passing over all the rest, Organ approaching, she of bobbing breast. She was rejected, saved a life of woe, for a new maiden as fair as snow. And then the men's refrain again. Women's verse 3. At the first note of the band, this beauty took Organ's hands. She complimented his stately carriage, dancing to the tune about the marriage of the Queen of Rimmon and her consort. It is very difficult indeed to comport, with grace neither falling nor flailing, wearing ornate hide and leather mailing, dancing light as the sweetest of dreams, without a single squeak of the seams. And the women's refrain ends verse 3. The rhymes rose and fell, no one dancing could excel, with masculine grace and syncopation. Lord Joinbray's even drew admiration from the Queen of Rimmon and her consort, like a beauteous vessel pulling into port. He silently slid, belying the leather's weight. She whispered girlishly, the hour is late, but I've never seen such grace in hide armor. It was a pity he knew he had to harm her. Men's refrain and women's verse 4. I'm not going back to these different refrains because I would be here forever. God, how much longer is it? Okay, good. Women's verse 4. When the tune to the beat was furious, he began to be curious. Where had the maiden been sequestered before this dance was requested? By the consort and his queen of Rimmon, I didn't see you dance with the women. My dress was torn as I came to the dance, she said, smiling in a voice deep as a man's. But my maids worked quickly to repair, while I wore a suit of hide, a helm of a bear. And the women's refrain. Well, interesting. the same thing everywhere? I don't know, it might be. It is. How do I put the goddamn big, what the fuck? Oh, the fuck? No. No, no, god damn it, I just shot a fucking... I just shot the bookshelf. How do I put the shit away? I don't know. What buttons do I push? Shit, I don't... Not the... What the fuck? Well, I can jump, but I can't put away my goddamn bow and arrow. Oh, for shit's sake. What's that? That doesn't help. God damn it, how do I put this shit away? Alright, I'm gonna have to, sorry guys, I'm gonna have to look at the damn fucking options. Ah, here we go. Save this. Swap. Ah. Yeah. So there's a button I would have never found otherwise. The letter to Rana, let's examine. Captain Rana, in light of your actions, I have no choice but to strip your command and rank. Your time at the Alleged garrison is over. Tomorrow you will appear before a court-martial that will declare your ultimate fate. May they have mercy on your writhing soul. The court will not. General Vane Redorian, Vivek Garrison. It's bullshit. I don't want to steal from anybody yet. Ooh. Mythic Beast, Real Powers. Ooh. By Versus Ovicula Proctor of the Imperial Library. In the generation since fall of the Vicari Potentates, a new martial tradition has arisen in Tamriel, one of which bears all the hallmarks of a coherent magical discipline, though it is said to be descended from the powers of the legendary dragons and those mortals who fought them. I referred, of course, to the so-called Dragon Knights, whether or not their abilities originated from the dragons, and you must give me leave to doubt it, for no dragons have been seen in Tamriel for thousands of years, if they ever existed at all. The powers with which a skilled Dragon Knight can deploy are undeniable, and I can't read either. There are several right here in the Imperial City, members of the Tower City Guard. Jesus. Members of the Tower Guard, and they've demonstrated some of their effects at my request. One of these Dragon Knights, a sergeant in the guard, showed me how he could wreathe himself in flame without being burned, though I could feel the heat from several paces away. He then cast a loop of flaming chain around a target dummy and drew it to him, where it was quickly immolated. Finally, one of his subordinates burned another target dummy by literally breathing fire upon it. I was impressed. It was almost enough to make one believe in dragons. I could see so. Let's steal beats. I don't want to be in douche and steal anything right now. Letter from Tilrani. But I'm tired of the excuses. Yesterday's training exercise was shameful. When I was in charge, we never had these problems. I think Rolanda would make a better soldier than some of these milk drinkers. Get them together, the pact is depending on us. Tilrani Snowborn. That's kind of fishy. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Well, let's talk to Mentor.
Good to see you up and around. Figured you were crossing the bridge to Sovngarde for sure.
Okay. Let's go look upstairs. Captain Rana!
Sky Shroud Barrows is northeast of the village. Send everyone you find back here. Good luck.
Can I ask you a few questions?
I'll answer what I can. Captain Tilronni's got the villagers thinking I'm an addled netch, but I'm actually a bit smarter than that.
I'm curious how your metal armor stretches when you move and breathe. That's a good trick. It seems to me it shouldn't have boob effects. But anyhow, how did you end up here?
Posted to this backwater, you mean? I made a hasty decision. A bad call. Soldiers died. I learned my lesson. Now I don't act without proof.
Right.
I took her job. You might have heard her yelling about that in the square. It's petty, but what can I do? Every time I've reached out to her, she's slapped my hand. I'm not a scholar, but I'll tell you what I know. A Nord asking me about Nords. Clever for a Nord. Honestly, your people impress me. Most I've met are stout and adventurous. Strong of arm and heart. Good folk.
Okay, good.
I'm not a scholar, but I'll tell you what. Other than our beauty, brains, and rapier wit, we proudly work to enact the will of the Tribunal, our living gods. If the Nords are the heart of the pact, and the Argonians are the soul, the Dark Elves are the brains. I'm not a scholar. The Argonians are a mystery to me. The ones I've met keep to themselves. Good scouts, I'll give them that. Not long ago, the Dunmer held them as slaves. That ended with the founding of the pact. Now, we're all best friends.
Well, isn't that peachy? Goodbye. Well, your light armor basics. Oh, good. By Lady Eloise, 5th Countess Monteiro. Here in Windkeep, we are renowned for producing High Rock's finest light armor. So elegant, so tasteful, yet so sturdy and staunch. Let me tell you just a little bit about how we do it. By we, I of course mean the town's families of clothiers. The raiments, the garments, and the habiliments. They do all the actual menial work, though under my noble and capable oversight, naturally. Light armor is made entirely of cloth, except except for certain structural reinforcements crafted from bone, horn, or cartilage, though the outer layer of jerkin or breeches may be ornamental silk or damask. The outer layer of a jerkin or breeches may be silk or damask. But be aware, underneath is a layer or layers of tough and durable fabric, such as cambric or burlap. These layers are often quilted or padded in order to aid in absorbing the force of a blow. No. Still shit yet. Not yet. Bathor's Journal. Saw a strange light out over the water last night. I've seen the auroras do some strange things, but never anything quite like this. Corpses washed up on shore. They were just strangely as if taken far off lands. I have no idea where they came from. Dorani said to send them on to Sovngarde with honors, so we did. Oldskar found some on the shore, shivering in the cold but not wet, just damp where they were lying in the snow. That would have died without care. He dragged the body back to town and stuck it in one of the spare beds. Hopefully the poor soul will survive the night. And that is it. Yeah, it's probably me. I'm not stealing from ship yet. Excuse me a second, though. Grandmaster, your invitation is kind, and the promise of coin is appealing. The village could use it. Still, I must refuse your offer of membership into the Fighters Guild. Bleak Rock is where I was born, sure willing. It's where I will die. My bow and my blade belong to this tiny island. I can speed you on your mission against the Daedra. Darge of Bleak Rock. Hey, that's what I'm supposed to find. I'm supposed to go down the stairs. Do that. Ow. Not happily. Okay, I'm not being an asshole and stealing shit yet. I'm not saying I won't do it at all, I'm just saying I'm not doing it yet. Apparently I don't have reds either. Oops, I think I shot the wrong person. My bad. To be honest, I don't know who I'm supposed to, who's bad and who's good around here. So let's
I'm glad you're awake. When Husgard brought you in, everyone thought for sure you'd die. Ha! Do I look like one? I'm glad you have to ask. I'm just Maisa's apprentice, so far anyway. She's been teaching me for about a year now.
You enjoy it?
Ah, yes. We start with a lump of metal and end up with something useful. Horseshoes and nails and swords and what's not. I hear there are other kinds of crafters on the mainland, but I'd never be anything but a smith. Have you seen the size of Maisa's arms? Hosgar says she once punched out a mammoth. Smithing is a great way to let out frustration, especially after Otagar comes over.
And that is who?
He's a fisherman. Fisher lad. He stops by every day to see me. He's always making dirty comments. Someday, my dad's going to hurt him.
No idea what she's doing. Did I ever risk your lives like this? Welcome to trouble. Our little Captain Rana doesn't know what she's doing. Bleak Rock Island. I was in command for years until Captain Rana took over. Now we sit on our hands while she dithers and frets. I repelled an Aldmeri Dominion scouting party once, and we've had bandits and raiders aplenty. I handled every emergency, but Captain Rana won't listen to a word I say. Lighting the watchtower. When we spot a ship, we're supposed to send a signal. We spotted one, but Rana's delaying. She wants proof it's not a merchant, so she sent our only boat after the ship. It's loaded with the garrison's troops. Foolish girl.
You did take a hit to the head. 10 years back, when the Akaviri invaded from across the Eastern Sea, the Nords, Dark Elves, and Argonians united to throw them back. Now, we're the Ebonheart Pact. Huh. Once we smashed those snakes, they didn't come back. Nowadays, we got other problems. The Daggerfall Covenant and the Aldmeri Dominion. I repelled an Aldmeri Dominion scout. You did take a hit to the head. I repelled an Aldmeri... Bleak Rock Island. Lighting the watchtower. When we spot a ship, we're supposed to send a signal. We spotted one, but Rana's delaying. She wants... Hulsgar the Miller found you along the shore. He was certain you were going to die, but he dragged you back to town just the same. Bleak Rock Island. I was in command for years until Captain Rana took over.
Oh, shit.
Now, I repelled an Aldmeri Dominion. Lighting the watchtower. We spotted a ship offshore. I think it's the Daggerfall Covenant. They've claimed lands to the northwest across the High Rock and Hammerfell. It might be a scout, but I still think we're in for a fight.
Okay, goodbye.
What is it?
We have to evacuate.
My prices can't be beat.
Kind keep you, friend. Come to turn some trash into treasure?
So what do I have? I'm going to have to actually... Okay, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing, honestly. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know. Okay.
Kind keep you, friend. Come to...
Let's see what we can sell. So rawhide boots, social sandals, gloves. Alright. So, do I want to buy? Okay. I don't think there's any that I want to buy. I need to see it's back this way, maybe. Although I could be wrong. Where's the map? There we go. So. Oh shit, I don't know. So, as I was saying, I just got back from Walker's Temple at Land. It was awesome. Loads of fun. However, it was extremely exhausting. So, I'm kind of having to recover a few days before I think I just ripped the wings off the butterfly. What a bastard. It said collect and take, and I was collecting and taking. I didn't think I'd be ripping the wings off. Anyway, so Walker's Temple Con was awesome. So much fun. So exhausting. So, I'm going to recover a few days. I'm like, since because I'm sure anybody that's gone to a convention before knows. And if anybody was there, I did see you. And I'm sure you saw me. You may not have known it was me, but it was me. Alright, where the hell is this Darch? Darch is below. Goddamn. Darges above, Darges below. Dargy. Shit. Anyway. Above. What? No, I believe it's this one. Thank God.
Curse that Deathclaw. Ate my foot. I had to use my boot and some leather as a tourniquet. Damn it! I've been tracking the beast for weeks. I call him Deathclaw. I finally caught up to him, but it went badly. Now there's a plan. If you bag him, I'll toss you some coin for your trouble. As I made my escape, some stuff fell out of my pack. You should be able to follow what I dropped, like a trail back to his lair. Follow the trail I left when I made my escape. You'll know his lair by the bones, blood, and smell. Tempt him with some game, and I bet you'll get his attention. I've been hunting beasts in the wild of Skyrim all my life. Deathclaw ravaged a couple of herds near Kynesgrove. I took on a contract to end him. I always fulfill my contracts.
Okie dokie. I wonder if it's gonna look anything like a Deathclaw in Fallout. Well, we still have to find Darge. So... I was still a long ways away.
Oh, death would be a relief.
Hey, wait, there you are.
Can you use that weapon, friend? I need your help.
Sure.
There's a necromancer here, but I can't find him. He must be in the catacombs beneath the shrine. That's the only place that makes sense. Something has to be done about these undead. The dead walk at Sky Shroud. There's an evil power radiating from within the shrine, but the door is locked. In the Skald's tales, every dragon shrine had a priest. If we could speak with Sky Shroud's priest, he could tell us how to get in. If Shore is willing, yes. I brought a bag of incense to burn as an offering. The bone men got me before I could try the ritual. You might have better luck. What do you say?
Sure, why not?
I hope you have better luck at the shrine than I did. Watch yourself in there.
The barrow has been here for as long as anyone can remember. Legends say a cult of dragon worshippers built it, as well as the shrines like it on the mainland. Some folks have, mostly youngsters. Until recently, this place was haunted by dust and the occasional frostbite spider. Now, skeletons rise from their graves. Something has changed.
Oh, goodbye. All right. So, what do I do next? Deathclaw. Dragon Priest. Yep, I think we go with the Dragon Priest. The Sky Shroud Barrow was discovered. Oop. Mine your. I don't like this. I gotta check the things again. Oh, gee, this is not helping me. What is the... Oh. Oh, it's a dead one. My bad. That's not a dead one, though. The hell? Do I have a number of arrows? No, it's only one. Cool. So here we're going to go. Summon the shit. Sorry guys, I'm not talking a lot. I am just... I'm trying to get back in the swing of things a bit. I'm still recovering a little bit from the convention. And... I am very tired. Feeling super well, but I'm trying anyway. Because I know I haven't streamed for a while. So, that's it. I realize it's been a while since I was able to, you know, stream and everything. I'm trying to get back on schedule. I realize this might not be the schedule we wanted. You know, at 2 o'clock in the morning or some shit. Yeah. But, you know, I had time, and I'm doing it. So... Hello. We're collecting runestones and all kinds of shit. This is below. Oh shit. No, that's probably not a good idea. Oh. Here's where I gotta go do that.
Maggot, you dare summon me? Can you comprehend the power I once had? Why should I help you with anything? Yes, I can sense them.
Some worm defiled this place. You are now my will incarnate, mortal. Enter the barrow and kill this worm. You need to ask? But once everyone knew the ritual. Unlock the door. They're placed in prominent positions around the shrine. Find them and put them on their pedestals around the door. Then you'll gain entrance. Now go.
Alright, make the whale runestone, collect the snake runestone. I somehow don't think I'm really quite prepared for this. Oh no, that's bullshit. So if I get something at the same time, I can't click the same thing else again? That's bullshit. Ooh. Oh, what the fuck? Well, fine. What have I done this? What the fucking shit is that? What the fuck? Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, I call bullshit on lockpicking now. Oh, fuck. Oh, what the fuck? Dude, just leave me the goddamn fuck alone for a minute. Fuck you all. Excuse me, sorry. Well, wasn't that an interesting bit? Okay. Wow, this is a lot interesting. Sorry guys, it's boring as shit for you guys probably. I don't know if I should have. Ooh, cool. Oh, nice. Alright. Now we got to go get the snake grenades down. You're dead, fucker. Alright. I've got them all, now I have to place them all. Well, we shall see about that. Okay, that sucks. Here's the map. Aiming for speed. And I can't do jump this down, I'll go dump it. Thing of it. I hate inventory management. Because I'm a loot hoarder.
We have to evacuate. Rana has no idea what she's...
Kind keep your friend. Kind keep your friend.
You're heading into the white.
our mysterious guest. My husband Holzgar was the one who found you. You washed up on the shore. Strangest thing, your clothes weren't wet when we found you. Our mysterious... We put hammer to anvil to forge armor and weapons. This requires a lot of metal. We scour hills and caves looking for rare ores to work. Raw materials will only take you so far. You need style books and special ingredients for more advanced work. You bet. A true blacksmith can read the metal to determine its potential. During the forging process, we can choose a trait that best fits the item, provided we've done our research. Additional sharpening, extra weight, these are just examples. Well, the piece can be augmented even more through the use of tempers. These elements can enhance the value and quality of your work. Of course, no worthwhile endeavor comes without risk. Trying to improve an item can result in breaks, so be careful.
Someday, I'll hawk enough bags to finally get off this rock. I don't even remember how I got here. But the locals seem tired of me crabbing about the cold, so I should just move on.
Oh, that's bullshit. That is total bullshit.
Take a load off. Our banks are the most secure places in all Tamriel. We pride ourselves on our services.
Oh, yay. Excuse me, sorry. Well, guys, I'm going to go back over. Find excuse me. Alright guys, sorry about that. A bit of a tickle attack. That's right. Well, what the fuck? Oh, a virgin here. Closing. That's closing. Sure. There's not anything in too. Is there? That sucks. Okay, well guys, I'm gonna have to figure out how exactly I'm going to do this here. I believe I do. Okay, so guys, I do believe thank you everyone for watching. Oh, I don't want to thank everyone for watching. Whether you see this in lives that happened, or later on YouTube, Mixer, or Twitch. I almost call it Twitch. I almost called Twitter again. Anyway, thanks everyone for checking it out. If you liked it, please hit the like button. Subscribe so you don't miss any. Share your favorites. Please leave in the comments below if you want to see more of this kind of thing. But be sure you let me know. Because if you want to see something in particular, you gotta let me know. Because it all comes down to, if you guys don't tell me, then I keep playing the same crap. So, but on a different note, probably one day this weekend, I will be streaming a brand new game. It's just out on Steam. It's called Project Ezreal. And I'll be streaming it from the start until, for a ways anyway, at least a couple of, 2-3 episodes. So, like I said, it is, what we call bulletproof brain training. I don't know how it's going to go for me, but we shall see. Anyway, I will be trying to stream it this weekend. There's some kind of sciencey stuff behind it. It's supposed to be able to train your brain and everything, get your, fluid intelligence up and everything. So, again, that may or may not help me, but it should be fun. So, again, I do thank everyone for watching, and I do hope you liked the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. And yeah, and I hope everyone's had a good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good night, good day. Whatever it is, whenever it is, wherever it is you see this. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Bye.